Welcome, everybody, to Return of the Runelords, episode 5.
What up?
We are here
Yep.
with our new players that you might have met last week. We've got Adam, and of course, we've got Dan, and we've got Rick, and we've got Steve. Sadly, no
Hey,
Jen or Katie this evening, but hopefully, they will be back with us soon.
But
But
funnily enough, we were watching the metrics, and everybody seems to be a fan of Steve and his character. They all love him. They want to keep him around. So we'll be giving you lots of that character. Don't worry.
Yes, lots of the new character he will be playing with tonight. Lots of that
Oh,
one.
right.
Yes, that. But
Does
last
he just
time, you
warp? How does
guys,
that happen?
why don't we wait and find out?
Oh, I can't wait.
Because
I'm so excited for
last
this
time,
episode.
you guys had an awesome concert, thanks to Ophio laying it out for everybody on the stage. And then you had a little interaction with Gold, Jaina Gildersleeves,
Yes, it
the
is.
leader of the Horned Fangs, where you had a discussion with her, a little get to know you. And
Tete-a-tete.
boy, did she ever get to know you, Ophio. But as
Yeah.
you were leaving, ready to go home, somewhat late in the evening, I think we said 11:30, something happened, and that something was you noticed on the street was none other than Kanye Fromperton, the young witness you all wanted to ask some questions to, and laid out the word on the street that he had a free ticket if he showed up at the concert.
Hmm.
Um, he saw, well, you saw him, you called out to
Hmm.
him, he saw you, and took off. And taking off after him was none other than Axion in fox form.
Yes.
Ophio,
yep, yep.
um, what do you do when you see that?
I'll take off after the fox going, hey, wait up. We just want to talk to you, Kanye. I'll talk to Kanye.
Okay. Um, while this is happening, a new character, not Leorin, because he's gone, but we've got someone new, is going to take note that all of this is happening. Um, I'll let you describe, Steve, what this new character looks like.
Do we have a visual representation to help the audience?
We can do that, but in the meantime, you start and I'll put it up.
I will start. What you'll see is a human who is 5'11", about 185 pounds. He has kind of disheveled, uh, dark brown hair with a short beard. He's got blue eyes that kind of in certain light gleam a little red. He has a vest with the, I don't know what the hell you call that necktie thing that he has. Flowing sleeves. He wears
That is an
two-tone
ascot.
pants. Is that an ascot? Cool.
Yeah.
Two-tone pants with suspenders and a bunch of different gadgets and trinkets hanging from him, including a key that hangs on. Excuse me, including a key that is hanging on the uh, right side of his vest, and he wears a glove on his right hand.
Okay.
So that guy is going to take notice of Kanye, who is being chased by a fox, and another guy. And boy, is that weird and suspicious late at night. So that guy is also going to
Grabs
take
his
off running
coat and chases after.
just to see what the hell is going on over there. Um, don't forget to share if you're watching us right now this link with anyone of your friends, anyone who might be interested, anyone at all. Spread it around. We appreciate the love.
Yeah.
But let's begin. Boy Kanye takes off running through the street as the crowd is emptying out post the show, and he is darting around the people, like kind of juking, jiving, running past all of them. And if you want to keep up, you're going to have to do the same with an
Oh.
acrobatics check. So all
Uh.
of you can make me one. It's a DC 15, and all I need to know is if you passed or not with a show of hands, or I guess you can just tell me from some of you.
Acrobatics.
Pretty much
Acrobatics.
can't see the hand, so
Yeah.
that's
So that's a big old 10.
Okay.
You got a
That's a
25.
fail. That's one pass.
I have a 14, so I would say I don't pass. I said 15, I have a
Oh
14.
no.
I do have a question, for you, David.
Mm-hmm.
In my current form, per the ability that lets me shift into a fox, I should get the ability to have scent. Could I pick up his scent as I'm running after him to try to keep tabs on him better?
You can roll me a perception check. Go ahead and roll that with advantage. I'll give you advantage on this one. And I'll think of a number, what it would be to find him. Probably that. Go for it.
All right. Well, that's going to be a 13 for the first one and a 24 for the second.
Well, you are definitely picking up his scent, and are able to smell him as you go.
Nice.
You are also able to skillfully dart through that crowd, having no problems really keeping up. But you get a little distracted as you hear like a crashing sound behind you, like a bumping, and oh, hey, what's going on? And you look over behind you, and you see that, well, Ophio's having trouble keeping up with you. And even with that 24 perception, you're smelling Kanye, but you also notice there seems to be someone else who's also running, like kind of like you guys are running. You wouldn't know this individual, but yeah, it's someone's chasing. I don't know what you do with that information, or if you do anything with that information.
Gonna keep on running. It's not like any of them can understand me anyway.
That's right. Good thing the
Yeah.
person who can understand you is
What?
right here.
Right? Yeah. No, the one person that can translate for me is just currently lost in the sauce right now. Oh man.
Okay. Well, as you're looking back at them and taking note of that extra person giving chase, you hear a crash again coming from the other direction, much louder this time. Not the sound of someone just crashing into another person, but of something much larger. And you hear a voice cry out and say, "My cabbages!" As you turn back and see an overturned cabbage cart has crashed as they tried to avoid crashing into Kanye or something. You don't even know exactly what happened, but it is in your way now. So we'll start with Axion, the person who passed last time. You can make me a climb check to climb over the cabbages. Also a 15.
That's ever so slightly worse. All right. Make sure. Do I get a bonus to that at all? No, I get bonuses to Dex right now, and a penalty to Strength. Fuck yeah! That's gonna be amazing.
It's going to be a climb check from the other two as well. Get them
Be
ready.
a nat 20.
Nice.
So with that climb check's gonna be it's actually gonna be no, it's not. It's gonna be an 18, and then is it a -2? It's gonna be a 17 after my -3 to strength right now.
All I needed to hear was nat 20. I got you, pal. You
Okay.
jump up onto those cabbages and you like practically split one in half as you leap off of it and off the cart to continue the chase. And behind you, you just hear the merchant go, "No!" The rest of you have to untangle yourselves from the crowd as you had some trouble making your way through, and now you have these cabbages in your way, but you're feeling a little bumped up from crashing into people in the crowd, so that climb check's going to be a little harder for you. I'll take a climb check from the two of you. What did you get?
Climb check, sure. 9. Roll to 12.
Natural
Nice.
one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, this is
having-
great.
We're
This
having
is awesome.
two drastically different ends of the spectrum here.
I was drinking at the performance.
Obviously.
I mean, I don't really have an
Both-
excuse. I'm just as strong as Axion, and Axion made it.
Both of you roll me reflex saves, please.
Oh Christ! Actually, I should be good on this one. Should be doesn't mean it will be.
Right.
19.
Okay.
20.
All right. So both of you try to jump up and climb over on past the cabbages, and both of you experience one after the other cabbages rolling out from underneath your feet as you're like, whoa, and you can barely keep your balance, but you manage to keep it without falling flat onto your face, costing you even more time. You can see out ahead of you that the Kanye and the Fox they're making good time. The two of you not so much, but you're trying to keep up. You're trying to keep up. Kanye is going to dart into a small alley. Axion, between your scent and the fact that you've passed every check with flying colors, you have no trouble keeping up or seeing where you went, so that's no issue for you. And he is going to basically squeeze through a small opening that two buildings are together at the end of the alley. It's not even really a way through, it's more like a dead end, but he is going to squeeze through and make it to the other side. And for your part, you can make an escape artist check or a strength check to get through the same space. But you're smaller, so you're going to get a bonus on either one that you choose of a +4.
I'm going to go with the escape artist
both-
because that's a dex ability. So that's a plus 4 from you, so it's a +6 on mine because of the extra dex right now. Ooh. What is my escape artist? 24.
Okay. For you, you don't even really have to squeeze, just kind of you kind of just fox across because you're like cat size, right?
Yeah, I am small sized.
Yeah, he's bigger than you, so
Yeah.
he runs through, and you just kind of trot through. You're like, this is easy. For the rest of you, give me perception checks to notice since you were this far behind.
Oh. Natural 20 on the die.
Nice.
That's good enough. You pass.
17.
That's also a pass.
Seven-
You notice the fox at least darting into the alley, and one by one they're able to dart in after. You have an option. You can take an escape artist check or a strength check to try to get through this narrow gap that you can see that your people that you are chasing have squeezed through between two buildings. What would you like to do? We'll start with Ophio.
I'll try and squeeze the narrow gap between the two buildings.
All right, give me an escape artist check.
It's actually a good check for me. Goes with the fact that I'm a coward. 19.
That is a pass. You are able to kind of slip through the buildings and up on the other side. And what about you, stranger?
I guess I'll go with strength.
Okay.
Be different. I have a 16.
So you don't easily slip through. You just kind of like get stuck a little bit. You're just like, as you kind of tear through. Not really tearing anything on yourself, but through sheer force of will, pull your way through that gap into the other side. And what you all notice as you are in there is this small gap opens up into what just ends up being like a larger just space between buildings. It almost looks like what ends up being a yard. There's another exit that leads out to the street over that way. But in this space is Kanye Fromperton, who has stopped and is sort of staring at a fourth figure. I think that's the right number. Who has vanished at exactly, yes, who has returned at exactly the right time. Are you there, Adam? Is he there?
I don't know.
As we have technical difficulties.
We're good at that. We should just rename the whole show Technical
We
Difficulties.
really should. At this
That'd be a
point.
great name.
Yeah.
Are we getting?
It would
the
also be
camera?
appropriate.
We're getting dots.
Technical difficulties.
For those of you wondering, we're waiting to see if we'll get a camera visit from our new player. We won't. Can you hear me at least, Adam?
Oh,
Oh,
we have a camera.
I can't figure it out. You're gonna have to go without camera. I can't. I've been trying forever. And,
I think you got it. I think you did it.
on all
Did
the
you know?
forums, none of them say.
None of them tell you. None of them explain how to get that camera on. That's rough. That's real rough. So, I don't know if you cut off at the point, but new figure, Adam.
Me?
Yeah, you are chilling in an alleyway. Do you have a tent?
Why? Why am I in
what?
that alleyway? I'm not. I'm outside of
'Cause
the
you-
tavern.
Because you're a vagabond,
Hustling
and that's
for
where you
some
are, is
coin.
outside of that alleyway, chilling like a villain. Do you have a tent?
I'm here.
Nope.
No.
You're not there. You're in this alleyway. Don't have a tent?
Which alleyway am I in?
You're in Imagination Land alleyway.
Yeah.
Just imagine
Oh
an
my
alleyway, and that's where
God.
you are.
Station. All right.
And
Okay. So I'm
you
in
are
this
chilling
alleyway.
in there. Yep,
Yes.
yep. You do
I
have a
love it.
tent, or you don't?
Are there? No, I don't. Are there any
Okay.
people around? Why am I here? I am looking for coin. If there's no people here, I wouldn't be here.
Well, perhaps you saw a coin roll down here, a whole gold coin. You're like, ooh, and you went to get it, and that's what you're doing down here.
Okay.
But at that
Alright.
moment, this group of
Perception
strangers comes
check.
bursting in.
Perception
No
check
need.
for the coin.
It's right there on the ground. You got it. But
nice.
you notice
Okay.
that there's a little kid being chased by what is a fox, and then like a kind of snake-looking guy, and then another guy who looks the way that Steve described earlier. This kid out of game is Kanye Fromperton. He's like a poor child who lives in this town. You could know of him, you could know him, or he could be a complete stranger to you. I don't know. I will leave that up to you to decide.
I've never been in this
what you
town, so I
want.
would imagine this is not my child. I mean,
Uh,
I don't know him.
No, you don't. Oh, he doesn't like belong to you. But like you've been panhandling in town, right? Isn't that your backstory?
I just rolled into town looking for some gold.
Right. So if you rolled in, like he also is poor and panhandles, so
Okay.
you might have run into him
Oh,
doing
okay.
your panhandle endeavors,
I
or
see.
perhaps not. I don't know.
I do
I'll
agree.
let you
I would
fill
have seen
in
him.
Maybe you
fill
frequent
in the blanks.
Yeah, maybe you frequent the same trash can bonfires at night.
My character will slowly but swiftly place himself between the child and the people as much as possible, while holding out a gentle yet firm hand outwards.
Okay. And you said you do know him, so he will reach out and sort of grab onto like the back of like your
My
shirt
robes.
and just kind of, yeah. And now that your character has appeared, what do you look like, or Adam's character? I won't say your name.
My
I'll let you
character, if you want to do the screen
I
thing and
shall. I
popped out,
shall.
is a tall and virile man, strong, yet very sullen. Some may also say he gives off a very stoic nature to him. His hands have been roughed from training and vigorous fighting preferences. He's got a very white, clean robe with a blue sash that he wears around it, and keenly a satchel that he wears around his neck, which contains stuff in it.
Stuff.
Uh, things and stuff. So that
Yeah,
man
you're
has
not
gotten
in
in
there.
between
You don't know.
the rest of you and Kanye. Also, incidentally, for the two of you who are longer running party members, some new person who was chasing you has popped into this alleyway behind you. Another new person is blocking your way in front of you. So, what do you all do?
Now that the party seems to have stopped taking action, with the opposite hand that's not held out, my character will reach into the satchel around his neck with that hand and pull out
Mhm.
a small strip of paper, which he then hands over to the folks, holding it out, and it says, "That's not gravy."
So you hand that to me or to Ophio?
Well, one is a
He
fox,
held out in front of him.
and then there's Ophio and the other guy
I'm gonna
who none
say
of you know.
Ophio and the other guy mainly. The animal I wouldn't try and talk to. I'm reasoning with the humans trying to attack this child.
Gotcha. Can I dart around them like I'm gonna keep running, but like go around behind him and the kid?
So you sort of want to do like a flanking maneuver,
Yeah, I want to just like
not like
continue.
Pathfinder flanking. You want to come from the side and
Yeah,
just while he's facing you, you want to go that way and come back.
yeah. He doesn't seem to be
Yes,
worried about the fox, so I'm more worried about trying to get on the other side and block the kid's escape.
Oh, the guy is trying to reason with the humans, but still is keeping an eye on the fox, attempting to keep his body between you and the child as much as possible, including the fox.
that's true. You can move over to the side towards the other entrance out to the street. If you go in that direction, Kanye will sort of scoot over, try to keep his body between the people and you and this guy as much as possible. So everyone seems to be trying to be defensive. Ophio, do you say or do anything in this situation?
We're not. Well, first of all, I'll just say we need to talk to that boy.
He's got a little piece of paper held out to you, is what he
So I'll take
described
the
it
piece of
as.
paper and say, "Sir, we need to talk to that boy. It's very important."
I take the paper back, and with a thoughtful expression, I hold out another piece of paper out
Okay,
of
I
the
look at the
same
piece.
satchel. It
I look at the
says
piece of paper.
very it says very doubtful.
um, Steve character, you have time to observe at least one of these two interactions and the whole scene is playing out. What do you want to do?
I think that at this point, I would look to Kanye and go, Kanye, are you okay? Come over here. Get away from these people.
Kanye is going to look at you. He'll have like a light of recognition in his eyes. He's seen you before. But like he's gonna look back at Ophio. He's gonna dart his eyes over towards the fox, and he's just gonna go, which you can't see. He is just gonna shake his head violently, no, and stay where he is.
What? I'm not with them. I was running to make sure you were okay.
Seems doubtful. Um,
No.
I grabbed the piece of paper and I pulled it back out again.
An impasse is forming. What does anybody wish to do to try to resolve it?
well,
My character.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
Well, I was gonna say once I reach the other side to where I'm kind of in the pathway for them to like move away from us. I need to change form, which is a whole standard action for me.
Mhm.
So that's going to be jarring for all of you because you've never seen that happen.
Right.
And I stand corrected. I am not small sized. I am tiny sized. As a tiny sized fox becomes a full medium sized kitsune, coat and everything.
Oh, so you are changing into your actual kitsune form, which is the half box.
Yeah, so I
Is that
have
true?
to.
Yeah.
I have to. It's the medium point. It's either I'm go from kitsune to human, or from kitsune to fox, and then fox to kitsune, or human to kitsune. It's a weird mid ground. I can't just go from fox to human.
Oh, you have to transfer. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That does make sense. Okay. So, Axion, as you're all struggling to figure out what you want to do next, how you want to approach things, is going to transform from his fox form into a brand new form. One that some of you may not have seen before. It is going to be a half fox, half man looking form.
Hmm.
And it is going to look like this.
Ah.
I guess I'll start with Ophio and new guy. How do you react to that? That's new.
First of
That's
all,
weird. You don't
do
see
I
that
know
every
what this
day.
is?
Where's
Do I
new
know what
guy?
this is?
Do you know what a kitsune is? How about a knowledge local check? We'll make it a 15.
Okay. 17. So yeah.
Okay.
All right. So means Axion is a kitsune,
Yeah, they're not
or at least this
unheard
fox.
of in this area. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what this. I could say. Axion.
In the flesh, and I will like pop the collar of my my coat as I'm like shifting and stretching into my form.
Could you help us with the mute here? He's impeding our progress.
Yeah.
I hold a hand out again, and then I look to the kid, and I hand him a note,
Okay.
and it says, "What are we gonna do?"
What are we gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, he is going to look up and go, just don't hurt me.
I hand him a note that says, "It's okay."
Okay. What about you, Steve? What are you doing? Hello.
Steve.
To those silent attackers, I hold up another paper, and it says, "Concentrate and ask again."
He's a living 8-ball.
All right.
Well, the rest of you two are watching as the last guy's just standing there, not very
Ooh, there we go.
active right now. What do you two do?
Hearing the kids say that, I'm gonna say, we're not here to hurt you. We just want to talk to you. We literally just want to get some information.
I'll say, Kanye, you know me. You know I'm not going to hurt you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
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 Hello.
Good.
But I'd love to know why you bolted when I said, "Hey, I want to say Kanye." I mean, Kanye, you
Uh,
do know me. Obviously, I'm not going to hurt you. I don't fight anything. I don't hurt anything. Not my
ma-
style.
make a diplomacy check. You're good at those.
Mm-hmm. 29. Dead 20.
Ooh. He's gonna say, I don't know. It's just everything's been weird, since stuff happened, and I just I don't want my dad to know anything, and I don't want to talk about it, and I think you want me to talk about it, and I don't want to talk about it.
Kanye, we need to talk about it. A little bit. We need to know what's going on. You don't have to do anything about what's going on. Let's leave that to, well, us, I guess. Since, we've been told we're going to do something about this.
Right? And we won't tell anybody anything that you say.
Correct. Full confidentiality. We'll keep it a secret.
Yeah.
I hold out a paper to the child. It says, "You are the man or woman."
Well, I mean, I'm not a man yet, but thank you. Um, so my dad's not gonna find out about this.
No, we won't talk to anyone else about it.
Um, um, Mister Emberglass, you're not gonna tell my dad about this.
Well, it depends. I don't know what this is. So, you know,
Okay.
I won't tell your dad about it. And I don't really care. Just come on.
I don't-
I'm gonna look at the kid and go, "You ever heard the saying that snitches get stitches? We don't like snitches."
Hey,
Wait,
could you
am I a snitch?
No.
could you not say things like that to a child?
I'm saying that in this circle of trust, if somebody else tells anybody what you said, they would be snitches.
Oh, that makes him feel much better. uh, for those of you looking, Kanye is a rail thin looking boy, um, with smudges on his face and ragged hand-me-down clothes. He once again looks like that.
That is the first time I've seen that image, and it is haunting.
Oh my god.
The
Child's ready to die.
Right?
Holy shit!
Bruh, get this kid a cheeseburger now.
Cheeseburger, stat, and a milkshake. Come on.
He has a rough life, okay?
Yeah.
Those of you who know him know that back at home, his father is, let's just say, not a peach, and so he tries to stay home as little as he possibly can, and that might have something to do with his looks and his general demeanor on or about
Mm.
this place. Since you have gotten him a little bit more comfortable, that was a nice roll there with a 29. He
Yeah.
will open up a little bit, and he'll like step out from behind you, tall, dark, and handsome, and he will sort of wipe his nose, and he'll say, "So you want to talk about the, the other night
Mm-hmm.
when the people died?"
Yes. We have to.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry,
Um,
what?
I yeah, that's what you want to talk about, right?
Yes.
People died?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you not from this town, sir?
I mean, I'm just trying to figure out what people. I mean,
The murder that
Yeah.
happened in the circle a couple
Yeah,
nights prior.
that would.
Uh,
Thank you.
o-
You were
Out
there?
of game, this would be at least some common knowledge to you, to your character, Steve, that there was a mass death event. You don't know if it was a murder or a killing or whatever, where 6 people died last week. And it would have been the talk of the town as their bodies were found in the circle. Um, but nobody really knows exactly what happened. But now it sounds like maybe this kid, Kanye, might know something.
Yep.
You'd be able to put that together with that high intelligence that you got. You definitely can figure out that that's what's going on here. Um, so uh, he's gonna be nervous. He's gonna start to fidget around, kind of try to wipe his clothes and like try to clean out some of the wrinkles and straighten them up. It's not helping. But he's going to say, "Well, I was out late that night. I was gonna do I, I was gonna do fishing. I was gonna go fishing, but
Mm-hmm.
um, when I got to the circle, I heard I heard like a noise, and I wanted to see what it was. So I got closer, and it wasn't just noise. It was people, and they were fighting. They were arguing, and they were yelling at each other, and and they had these teeth things on them. Some of them
Uh-huh.
it looked like like a mouth, and then
Mm-hmm.
and then there was this other group, and they were all in robes or something. Um, I didn't know who any of them were, and it was real foggy, and I couldn't see any of them clearly, but I could hear them, and one of them was saying it was a lady, and she was saying that something like she said you are appropriating a rune lord's rune. That's what she said. And then one of the other
Appropriating.
guys, um, what? Yeah. And then one of the other guys with the teeth, he said something back, and it was really naughty. And
Aha.
I don't I don't want to say what it was, but then the lady, she got mad, and she she pulled out like something, and it was in her hand, and she went like this, she went like yeah, you know, and nothing like happened at first, but then
Mhm.
I, I mean, I don't know. I guess it got really weird. Maybe like I don't know if you believe me.
I mean,
What do you mean by it got really weird? What was it? Foggy? Was it smoky? What was it? What happened?
I mean, it was foggy, but I mean, like
Did it get cold?
no, I don't remember it being
Mm.
cold. But um, like the guy, like he grabbed his neck, and blood started coming out from like everywhere, like he was bleeding and hurt, and he fell down, and then before anybody else could do anything, that's when things got that's when things got super weird, because like these other guys came out of the fog.
Mm-hmm.
um it was ghosts or monsters or worse. They swirled through the air, and then the guys with like the mouth things, they all started dropping, and I think no, they were dead. And then one of the things kind of turned to me, and I ran, and that's what I saw.
It
what?
got foggy. Monsters came out of the fog, started killing the Horned Fangs members, and they appropriated the rune of a rune lord. Okay.
Which we already knew that.
Maybe that's
Yeah.
yeah,
Um,
but still.
So the figures, did they look like people or did they look like monsters? Like were they walking on 4 legs, 6 legs, 2 legs? What are we talking?
I mean, it was foggy, and I didn't see any of them, but they didn't look like people.
Were they
Mm.
like blobby with multiple legs?
Um, maybe
Mm,
it was all really weird.
yeah.
Well, you said you didn't see anything or any person, but you know they weren't human.
They didn't move like people. I don't know. They were monsters. I don't know.
Mm.
Hmm.
I think I think the other people ran too. I don't but I was running, so I didn't stick around to find out.
Right.
I
But they
gotcha.
saw you.
I hope not.
Oh, so what you said
I,
one of them
I,
looked at you. That's why I was asking.
Hmm.
the the monsters turned towards me. I think they knew I was there. I don't know if the people knew I was there. Maybe
Gotcha.
they. Oh no! What if they did know I was there? You're not with them, are you?
No.
No, we're not.
What? None of us are with them. I don't even know what they are.
Okay.
Maybe this guy. Who's he?
I hand out a piece of slip of paper, and it says, "Calm your tits."
As
Why? Why tits
as
are
far
quite
as I
calm. They're not lactating, are they?
mm, no, as
I
far as I can tell,
fine.
this is an interfering mute whose name I don't know.
Right. Um.
uh, you don't know this guy's name either. Both of these, all of these people are strangers to almost all of you.
Right.
You've
Oh,
never talked to
I
any.
know. They're the. I know he's a stranger, but I heard. Didn't he call the guy? Didn't Kanye say Mr. Emmerglass?
Yes, he did.
Yes.
That. So I know it's Mr. Emmerglass, whatever that means.
Well, it's actually Dr. Embergrass.
Gotcha.
Hmm.
Dr. Ellington Embergrass. I put my hand out toward you and say, you can call me L.
L. I can call you L. Ellington. Gotcha.
Yes.
And you, Mr. Mute, are.
He goes into his bag. After some ruffling, he pulls out a piece of paper that says, "I'm not talking today."
Oh, so you're not actually a mute.
He puts the paper back and quickly pulls out another one that says, "Yes."
So you are actually a mute.
He rolls eyes and pulls out a new piece of paper that says, "My reply is no."
Okay. What is your name? You have a piece of paper that says that?
He puts the paper back and calmly, with a smile, hands you a similar paper that says, "I am not talking today."
So we've got L. Dr. Emmerglass, and I am not talking today. So I'm going to call you I am not talking today. Thank you, I am not talking today.
Very
That's about what
She
I
now
took
for
away.
nods.
bird.
Um.
Kanye, I just want to say you've been very brave. You've been very helpful. We will not tell your father, but you need to focus on being safe right now. Okay? However, what you did was brave. You stuck around long enough to get a good look at what was going on, and you did great.
I wasn't trying to be brave. I just wanted to see what was happening, and then I didn't know people were gonna get hurt, and then they did.
I understand.
Yeah. Out of
Well,
curiosity, do you remember what the woman sounded like that you heard? Do you recognize her voice?
I I mean, I didn't know who she was, but you know, she was like in like robes and stuff. She sounded angry,
All right.
Gotcha. Okay.
and it wasn't just her. Like she was with people, and they were in robes too.
Okay. Okay. Good to know.
All
That
right.
so she and the other people were in robes. Are those
Yeah,
now the robed people? Did they come out of the fog, or were those different?
they were before the monsters.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
The
like two
monsters.
What
groups.
color?
What'd you say?
I think Dan was going to speak.
I was just
Okay.
saying that they were there before the fog creatures came out.
Hmm.
And I was asking what color the robes were.
Yeah.
Hmm. Um, I think they were like purple. I don't know.
Hmm.
Out of curiosity, is there
Mhm.
anything that I might know, history related or local related, to purple robes? As I have done a lot of studying.
Give me a knowledge local.
So,
Is that anybody?
Yes, anybody can.
Woo! I have a rank in that now. 9. Probably not getting me anything.
Probably not.
so I have a. Sorry,
No, I don't have anything in there.
I have a 24.
Okay.
9.
Well, the two nines aren't going to do it, but the 24 certainly will. You, um, doctor, you think that actually that sounds kind of familiar between the description about the robes and the apparent displeasure at being at the appropriation of a rune lord's rune. That sounds like maybe that was the Order of Resplendence. The Order of Resplendence, you know, is it's like a local group here in town. Um Not even really like a gang. It's more like a club of people who like to hang out. They are very into old style stuff, so they would be into like Rune Lords, but they're like LARPers. They're just like get together and they like they study this stuff. They like do practice fighting. Like they're just like a quirk of Roderick's Cove,
Do they get
not a threat
do they
usually.
do they gather up on Friday nights and play businesses and bosses?
They do have Friday night meetings. Thank you very much. um, but that's what you know. But you're pretty sure, thinking about it, Dr. Emberglass, that yeah, that's what he's talking about. That's what that sounds like to you.
And do I know where they would reside or where to find them?
Um, how about a knowledge geography, if you have that?
I do. I have many
Ah,
knowledges. Just not
wonderful.
not planes or religion, but all the other ones. Actually, it's not true. Engineering, but
Ooh, you
What?
pixelated there, buddy.
and I
You're
said no
talking to
Dutchineering either, but I do have all the other ones. And for this geography, it is a 19.
19. That is enough. You actually do know where they hang out. They hang out at a place called Peacock Manor, which is about to the north of town. Uh, they all kind of live there and just kind of I don't know. You don't even know. Like they hang out. They do kind of nerd shit. You see them out and about sometimes, and they all live in that building.
It's the not so secret clubhouse.
Yeah. It's a LARP den instead of a crack den.
So that is what you know of them and where they might be found.
Well, I will look at the associates here, and I'm not entirely sure what your business is in all of this, but I believe I know who at least may have been involved and where we could find them.
Well, that's a start.
Definitely something to go on.
Mm-hmm. Of course. So who are these people? Where are they?
Well, I'll tell you, but I
Yes.
want to go with you on
You want
whatever this
to
is.
you want to go with it?
Yes.
Well, I suppose. I mean, more people between the monsters and me, the better.
I mean,
Oh,
My
Okay.
character hands out a sign that says, "Is decidedly so."
Thank you. I am not speaking today. I guess you're coming with us too.
He nods.
That's great. So, Doctor and I am not speaking with me. I am not speaking today. Are coming with us. Does it sound good to you, Axion?
sure. While I'm saying that, I'm going to take a standard action and shift into my humanoid form. So I no longer look like a fox. I look like what you've been running around with, human.
That looks painful. I gotta say.
It's surprisingly not.
Hmm.
You do this often.
Well, more so recently. I don't normally stay in this form, but I normally stay in my normal, natural form, which is the one you just saw. Um, that is what I actually look like. But
So when you were yipping and everything, were you actually saying stuff?
yes,
Oh,
and
I'll have
unfortunately,
to learn that language someday.
it's fox. It's literally fox. Like it's not so much a language as just understanding what how a fox sounds. Like what yeah.
I'm sure the druid will tell. Oh, that's the druid. What you were saying. She probably knows.
So, like,
Yeah.
can I become a fox?
Maybe. I mean, you're a
Um,
kid. Maybe when you get older, if you like nature stuff, maybe a druid could train you or something like that.
Or if you convince your father to let me tutor you, you can learn some alchemical creations to turn yourself into something great.
oh, you're an alchemist. Ah, good.
I would say that my ears perk up at that, but I no longer have fox ears.
Wait. We're gonna go walking around everything. We've got an alchemist, a gunfighter, me who does not fight, and well, hopefully I'm not talking today can fight. Because right now there's nothing in between us and the monsters.
I mean, as long as
Mom,
they're corporeal monsters, I have I have several reasons why they'll want to stay away from me.
At the
Bullets.
mention
Are you talking about
of
bullets?
Yes.
Okay.
at the mention of his father, kind of will flinch, and at the mention of the monsters, not just the word monsters, he is actually going to like shrivel up and kind of try to make himself small.
Kanye, we'll take care of the monsters. They won't come after you.
How do you know?
oh,
Well, because this one can shoot them. This one can blow them up. And this one can stare them down into stony silence.
Super fast.
Oh, it sounds like no name or don't. I'm not speaking right now. We'll just kind of do like air punches. You might notice that he seems good at that. He seems really good at that.
Right.
Gotcha.
There's a voice in the wind that says, "I have the power of God and anime on my side."
How about this? I'll tell you where to go and who you're looking for. And Kanye, I will take you over to the alchemy shop. You can stay in my workshop. It's mostly safe from, well, it's safe from anything coming in. Most of my stuff is put away. And then I'll rejoin the group afterwards. That way you can stay there. You don't have to go by your dad, and, well, nothing can get to you.
Oh,
How's about this? We make sure Kanye is taken care of tonight. We'll do this tomorrow morning. It is nighttime after all. It's the wee hours of the night.
Yeah, I would say it's
the
probably
day.
past midnight at this point.
Yeah.
probably is.
This is
Fair
not
point.
this is not time to go showing up at somebody's house.
Evil never sleeps, and all that good stuff.
Right.
No
But
rest for the wicked day. That's the one they say.
I need to sleep. I need to sleep. I need spells back. I need to rest my voice or my magic doesn't work.
Hmm.
I should sleep as well. But anyway,
The
you
rest-
can still stay in the workshop. All of you, if you want, I guess. Well, I don't
Well,
really know him.
and I don't know. I'm not speaking today either, but I think Kanye. You know I live at the inn. Would you like to get a good meal and then a soft bed for tonight?
Gonna nod vigorously.
All right, we'll do that.
Well, the very place you just left, Creekside, is the most common restaurant in town. I don't know how you guys are doing for funds, but you can get at least cheap meals there. That's also, I'll tell you, where you could sleep, but it sounds like he's actually going to be staying at Dr. Emberglass's tonight.
Well, I'll get him a nice meal. I mean, I've got 16 gold, so I'll
Oh,
get him something that.
you're rich.
Somebody is balling right now.
I know, right?
I would say make it rain, but this world doesn't have dollar bills, so it'd be more like make it hail.
Something like most people don't understand. Commoners have mostly like silvers.
Well, going back to Creekside, you could buy a decent meal for everyone for about 5 silver, I think.
Okay,
If
I
that's
will.
something that all of you would be willing to do.
Mhm.
Not talking to you. You're going with the party to get a meal at the local tavern?
I will.
Okay. For the first time since the chase that you guys gave him, Kane will seem kind of happy, almost excited as you guys take him back and you feed him. You notice that when the food does come, he's going to be like just scarfing that up. No manners, barely even, not even using a fork, actually. Screw it. He's just going to try to eat with his hands unless one of you tells him not to.
No, that's fine. He's a kid.
And while he's eating, he's going to say, thanks, guys. He's going to grab up his bowl, eat it like it's Dragon Ball Z.
Right. Well, I'm not going to stay at the inn. I have a place to stay, so I'll enjoy the meal, but I will go back to Aldrani's for the night after we finish eating.
We have to decide when we're going to meet up tomorrow because there's something I have to do tomorrow
That too.
before I do anything else.
Well, I actually have some class too. I tutor some people, so like maybe in the afternoonish we could meet up.
Early afternoon. That sounds great. Give me some time to get my beauty rest.
Sure.
In case I run a little late, I could give you the address. Anyway, it's the Peacock Manor. So if I'm running late, I will meet you there.
All right, that's good. Going back to Adrani's Axion.
Yeah.
Wait,
Alright.
do I know Johnny?
Do you have
Uh,
that?
you
You have a
might.
trait.
She's a local grave digger, and you do live in town, so you might at least have heard of her. Let's roll for it. Odds, evens, high or low.
Low.
Just gonna roll over here. Low it is. You do know it, Johnny.
Okay. Wait. You live with a Johnny?
Right now, yes.
Are you
Oh.
platonic?
Am I
Hey,
what?
Axion, is Adrani in the know when it comes to you?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I was going. That's what I was hinting at. I wanted to know how they were friends or if they were more, and see
Like-
if she knows about his forms.
If anybody had paid attention, she seemed very familiar with me at the party or at the concert before the chase.
Yeah.
Literally had me like in her lap, stroking my head and ears. Like this
Oh.
is not new for her.
Definitely more than platonic.
It's just been several years.
Oh shit! You've been here for several years as her fox.
No, I'm not her fox. I knew her as a child back in Magnamar. So.
Uh,
I knew her as a child too.
oh, by the way, very good performance, Sophia.
Thank you. Thank you. I try. That's how I make my money.
Very entertaining.
Used to be how I make my money.
Well, you guys also know of a Johnson, or at least all of you, maybe not the newest guy. But Ophio, now that you have seen the fox form, as Axion is leaving, it does occur to you that you have seen some posters that have a picture of now who is undeniably Axion about the town before. I don't know what you if you think or do anything with that information, but it would be something that
Not
you
right
would
now.
think of.
I'll keep it to myself for now. I'll ask
Okay.
Axion about it when I see him next.
Gotcha. As you all are apparently splitting off to go get some rest, the party will gain 1,200 experience points.
Whoa.
Hey. So we're at 3,200 now.
Yes, we are.
And the party will gain 1 spark each.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
And Adam, spark is a thing that you should have in front of you, like a physical object that can represent it, whatever you want to hold out in front of you. And you can use spark to give yourself bonuses. Sure, if you have more of those, you might need like 3 or 4 or 5.
I have
You can use-
exactly 4 or 5.
Perfect. And you can use them to give you bonuses. You can use 1 spark to give you a +2 on any d20 roll. You can use 2 spark to re-roll any d20 roll, and you can use them in other places that you can suggest, and we can discuss. And we can see if we are down. So
Cool.
you have at least 1 now, and the rest of you have however many you have. You're gonna sleep at the hotel. You're gonna sleep at Johnny's. You're gonna go back to your place. I don't feel like speaking. What are you doing?
I will go to the inn, which I guess is
Yeah.
the hotel.
Yep, you're at the inn now, which is also where you ate the food. And are you gonna buy a room?
Yes.
I see. That will be 5 silver.
I give it.
All
I
right.
have it. Hold on. Let me just double check.
Would like to rent a room in
Yes.
good faith.
I have it.
Cool. So, getting a good night's sleep is not a big deal at all. Kanye is going to be really excited, and he's going to say, "Is Mr. Emberglass? Doctor?
Yes, you can just call me Al. I told you this before. Kanye.
My dad says I should always call people Mister or Mrs. or Miss. He says respect is important.
I mean, that's very true, but your dad is not the nicest man either. So when you're around friends, you don't have to be so formal.
Oh, oh okay. I just wanted to say thanks for letting me sleep here because I don't like sleeping at home.
Well, I mean, you can always come to the workshop. It's fine. Just don't mix anything together, and don't drink anything. Other than that, you'll be fine. I mean, you could drink like the water or stuff in the fridge. Just don't drink from the vials, okay?
What's a fridge?
Right.
Okay.
Taking a young child that doesn't know the ways of life into a building full of wild imagined things and saying don't touch anything seems like the best thing to do ever. Like that kid's not gonna touch anything.
I have fireworks. I have fireworks. You can play with them outside, not inside because it's not very safe. But at another time, it's late and we need to sleep.
Casually
Also,
tells,
I have like a cross
casually
over there
tells
for
the
you.
6-year-old that I have explosives.
I'm not.
Oh, is he
I'm not gonna
6? I
touch.
thought he was like 10
He's
or
11.
something.
Oh.
Okay.
He's 11. I'm not gonna touch anything. I promise. Because I know not to touch things. That's when you get hit. When you touch things you're not supposed to touch.
Yeah, you won't get hit. You might just explode. Okay.
Oh,
Maybe
I
don't
don't
do
want to
that.
explode.
I don't want you to explode. It's quite messy. And also,
Okay,
I don't need a mirror.
okay. I won't touch anything. I promise. You can go back to the apothecary. Also, someone who sleeps above the place, I guess, in the other apartment, would be Jarb, the proprietor, but he would be asleep by now, so he is not going to uh, greet you or anything, as he is in bed. But I guess you'll have to talk to him next time or tomorrow morning about this kid. Which we are about
Well,
to
I
get
mean,
to.
it is my work. I do have a workshop, so, but when we rest of the night, I'm gonna have to leave you guys on your journey for the next day, as I must venture out into the wild of tutoring.
That's
Okay.
true. The wilds of tutoring.
The wilds
Um,
of Toothy. Great.
the next morning is perfectly fine and acceptable. Does anyone else do anything that night,
What
tonight?
the fuck is that?
Ooh, what is it?
Hold on.
What do we
What the
see? What do we?
fuck was that?
Did I miss something?
Oh, yeah. What is it?
No, something went off my computer. I couldn't hear anything.
Oh.
Oh,
I was very
okay. I thought you saw. I imagined like a giant insect just like over there on the other wall. If I say that, that's usually what's happening.
the only
Does
thing
anyone else do anything tonight?
I'm just making sure that that my gun is reloaded and everything's set with it.
Okay, it is. If nothing else, then we go to bed. The night is uneventful, and everyone can get their full 8 hours, which
Cool.
means we are officially on to day number 4.
Woo.
And also,
I
you gain back 2 points of health now. You gain back 1 point of constitution damage.
Woo! Back
Woo!
back down to 9, or back up to 9. Woo! Still at a -1 though. I swear, if I get bit in the face by something else that gives me con damage.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
you
hey,
know it's
hey,
coming.
look. You haven't experienced mummy rot yet, so
Yet.
and you regain spells and things of that nature. None of you are wizards, so all you have to do is wake up, and you're
Yeah.
good to go.
And I get my grit back.
I mean, after all, I get all my spells from singing, so
So it sounds like later this afternoon, you have a plan to go to Peacock Manor and
before uh,
have a
before
talk.
that,
Hmm.
I want to go to the Temple of Pharasma and show them this dagger.
Okay. Uh, you want to wake up, Ophiel, and head to the Temple of Pharasma. Uh, Axion, what do you want to do?
It's a really good question that I don't have an answer for. Probably
Okay.
just gonna sleep in.
And I don't feel like speaking. You are also at the hotel. So I'm going to say that when you were leaving, you did run into the snake man, Ophio, because he introduced himself at least from the night before.
Hmm.
Do you say anything to him?
He's gone now, isn't he? I can't say anything to him.
No,
Well, or
you
if I
run
did,
into
he
him.
couldn't say anything to me.
He's not gone. You run into him while he's there, before he
Hmm.
leaves.
You're at the complimentary
Yeah.
breakfast.
Oh. Oh, Orfeo. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were talking about Steve's character. I will say nothing. I will bow slowly.
Oh, good morning. Are you speaking today?
I dig through the bag, ruffling through without looking, until my hand grabs a piece of paper and I hand it to you. And it says, I'm not talking today.
Ah. Well, then I guess that's still your name. I'd like to say a fine good morning to you. I'm not talking today. Are you planning to meet up with us later today?
He hands you a small piece of paper that says yes.
Oh, good. Well, I'll see you then. Unless you want to go with me to the Temple of Pharasma, because that's where I'm off to.
He grabs the small piece of paper from you and hands it back to you before putting it in the pouch.
So that's a yes.
He bows slowly.
Okay. Great. Well, then, if you want to see the Temple of Pharasma, come with me. That's where I'm headed.
He puts both of his hands in the long sleeves of his robes, cross-armed wise, and stands behind you, waiting for you to take your next steps.
Okay, I'll leave then. With this guy in tow,
Follows
apparently.
in tow.
All right. Naxion, you're going to sleep late?
Yep.
Cool. Well, that's going to make what's about to happen next really interesting.
I mean, I'm
Only
right.
two of you, then.
Well, I mean, I'm right. Her house is right next to the temple, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
It is. But this
would-
doesn't happen
yeah.
at the temple.
Oh.
This happens along the way to the temple,
Oh, okay.
which
Gotcha.
is what I was wondering. If you were going to leave, maybe you could have crossed paths. But oh well, that's okay.
I have
That's
nothing
okay.
else to do in town right now except for
I
the mission that we're on, which we need everybody to go fight the bugs and become exterminators, and
Mhm.
two, to go to the Peacock Manor. And I'm not going out there by myself and just sitting on a bench for 6
Oh,
hours.
absolutely. I understand. I'm not saying you've done anything incorrect. I think it's fine. On your way to the chapel, where Father Dessel is, and actually Udrani, and also actually your friend Axion, so it makes sense to go there. Um, you two are going to be walking, and both of you would notice, boy, it's cold all of a
Oh
sudden.
no. No.
This blanket sure is nice and comfy that I'm wrapped up in.
Your breath is fogging up the place. Like what is this strange chill?
God sake.
As you can both give me perception checks.
21.
I got 22.
21 and 22, perfect. You both hear faintly,
I
like
found it in
the
the den.
sounds
I
of
found it in the den.
distress.
Yeah, I did.
Not in
Yeah.
the den.
It is yours. Yeah, I saw that one was coming in tonight. I'll fix it in the morning.
Not in the den, but in the street. In the street, I say. You both hear what sounds at first to be a faint sound of like screaming, but the sound quickly builds and gets louder. You notice that it's not just you who can hear it. Other people in the street are looking around. Some of them are shivering too, because they're obviously just as cold as you are, but they're looking around for the source of that screaming. The screaming doesn't last too long, though, as it quickly switches to the sound of like blubbering, like
Drowning.
sounding much more like the sound of drowning. And then it becomes the sound of like sobbing and moaning, as if you hear like a man crying. It is the most heart-wrenching cry that any of you have like ever felt, and both of you can make me a will save.
Oh, because of the crying?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wow, that's some intense crying.
16.
Okay.
My will is strong. 12.
My will is
Total?
strong.
That's strong.
12
That
total.
is very
It's a
strong.
strong 12.
Okay then. Both of you are overtaken with emotion as if you've just lost something, like the worst loss you've ever experienced in your entire lives, and you both fall to your knees weeping. Uh, as like
I'm not crying, you're crying.
as the people in the crowd around you like also like start to cry and wail, they begin to like sort of wander off in random directions, like just in like this sort of abject sadness that you are now yourself experiencing. You can't like explain or even like understand. You just feel it, man. It's just feel it down deep in your heart as the street kind of clears off and most of the people are gone except the two of you and a few stragglers who were still themselves weeping, and the feeling begins to pass.
Oh,
What do you do?
I get up off my knees, wipe my face off. That meddlesome ghost. And offer my
I
hand to. I'm not talking today to see if he needs help getting up.
I take his hand and pull myself up, wiping myself off from the tears as well. And I hand him another note that says, um, uh, that's not gravy.
No, it's not. It's a troublesome poltergeist. The captain who died at sea. He's made his presence known before. That's why when it got cold, I said, "Oh God, no." Let's head to the Temple of Pharasma.
This with two. I like it.
I
Go ahead.
hand him a note that says signs point to yes.
Hmm.
Signs point to perception checks from the two of you.
$23.
Ooh.
6.
Okay. Uh, I guess maybe you are looking towards Ophio,
The ground.
and he's looking, towards you. So behind Ophio, where he couldn't really see it yet, but you do, not talking right now. Three things start coming down the street at this point. Uh, they look like masses of muscle and flesh with sharp mouths, sharp teeth, sharp with mouths full of sharp teeth. That makes the most sense. um, as At this point, there's only really two of you. There's very few people on the street right now, but you two are. So we're gonna take you two and go to the fight. You can go ahead and roll a perception check, or not perception, initiatives, as we're about to get into some fun in a second. But
A what?
initiatives.
Yay.
It's one
Dun,
of
dun, 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 dun. Okay, so there's some also, like I said, some people who would be there also wailing. I think there'd only be two people at this point. Maybe these two people. Yeah, that's good. And then there would be further in the distance. We'll put them actually further back. Would be some fleshy dudes. All right, let's get you guys there. Right click, move party ribbon here. Hiya. For those of you not in the know, these things kind of look like that.
Ah,
whoa.
Masses of like just flesh and ick. That doesn't, you don't know if they have bones. You don't know what the heck these things maybe necessarily are unless you have knowledge dungeoneering. Do you
oh, of
have
course I do.
knowledge? Well,
No.
you didn't know yesterday. Wait, but actually, I don't know if you saw these things. I'll give you another shot. You can roll a knowledge engineering, and if you have it not speaking, you can also try it.
19.
A 19. You know what, Ophio?
Yeah.
As weird as this is, you actually do know what these are. They're rather rare. Like you have no idea why the fuck you'd be seeing these here. But these misshapen lumps of tissue, appendages, and biting mouths are they're flesh dregs.
Oh, great. Flesh drag.
Uh Flesh dregs uh are followers of they're followers of like sin spawns. Sin spawns use them as weaker creatures. They use them as slaves or as troops or as hunting companions. They usually seek out more advanced sin spawns. Um, but they're basically monsters.
Hmm.
They're practically immortal. They require very little food. They are just aberrations of nature, and you aren't sure at all what the heck they'd be doing here. But there are three of
Great.
them. When you turn around, they're coming down the street. But you'll have to turn around in a minute because there's going to be a surprise round because you didn't pass. So this is going to get bowling shoe ugly. Let's see who lives, who dies, and who tells your story.
Really? Bowling
Uh,
shoe ugly?
bowling shoe
Okay,
ugly,
Hamilton.
as JR used to say. Initiatives, please.
Mm-mm.
Well, actually, I need to remove all turns as I did, and now add initiatives. Bam. All right. We'll give them each a different one. Okay. And okay. All right. I'm not talking up. Perfect. Nice. Let's click. All right. Unfortunately, the highest acto fio is looking the wrong way and hasn't noticed them yet. I'm not talking today. You see them over his shoulder. What do you do?
I am going to jump in front and start beating the fuck out of this with my holy hands.
Oh, you just go right in there. All right. I like the lack of hesitation on your part.
You'll be the first to die, but I like your enthusiasm.
Okay. I got it. Give me an attack roll.
Attack roll, here it comes. I rolled an 18
Total?
to hit. Yes.
That does hit.
Huzzah. Here comes the damage. 10 damage.
Ooh, 10 damage. You said you came in with a punch?
With my flurry of blow.
All right. You
Attack.
run in with a mighty Superman punch, slamming your fist into this thing as you go and dealing it massive, massive damage. You feel bone something in there cracked. And
Gross.
it kind of goes as it takes that
Ooh.
hit. Ugh. But it is still up. And now,
As a swift action,
uh-huh.
I will change my style to crane style.
Ooh, what does that do?
It gives me +3 to my armor class, but -2 to my attack.
Nice. So, for anyone who doesn't know, Adam's character has the ability to change into different stances that he can fight in that will affect his stats when he fights and exactly how hard or easy he is to hit or what else he can do. So now he's entered what sounds like a more defensive stance. I sort of picture Crane style looking like a little bit like this.
Oh, you're right. I can't see you, but I know you're doing it right.
All right, that's how I like to feel. Thank you for validating me. That's going to bring us, unfortunately, to the three of them. So let's hope that this all works out for you. To make it easy, we'll just go with the one that you just attacked. It's going to be like, well, screw you, buddy, in flesh drag language, and it is going to bite at you.
Oh no.
I'm going to guess a 10 doesn't hit you, though.
It does not.
So his broken face, if that's what you want to call it, tries to limply like get at you, but it can't really adjust for the new dent that you've just given it. It just kind of ends up nipping at the air, unable to get you. But his buddy's gonna step down and
I don't
also
like that.
seize on the distraction and try to
That's
get you.
cool. Not great.
Does a 14 hit you?
It doesn't.
Okay, that is a crit fumble.
Huzzah!
As he tries to get at you, and you're like, no. You easily shove him out of the way with your free hand, slapping aside his attack and causing some kind of horrible effect to befall him, I am sure. Let's see. One. No, 4 and 1. Number 1, natural attack. You you push him out of the way with your one hand, and as he expose him while you do that. Slam your head into what you think is his head. You're not exactly sure. But he is going to become stunned and unable to act. The last one is going to see you do that and be like, now's my chance, because this guy is totally distracted from fighting 3 of us. And he's going to go in for a bite. And that's a 7.
No.
That's also not, yeah, I know. So
Amongst
3
the
of
gag
them, 3 of them all try to chow down on you, all to horrible effects on their part. And Ophio, you barely have time to like turn around and see this occur as this mysterious stranger who's not talking today has appeared and started to kick a whole lot of ass. What do you do?
I'm gonna reluctantly unsheath my kukri and start singing and start my song. That's my action.
Okay. You are singing for a +1 to attack and damage.
Yep.
Okay.
I am.
I'm not talking today. You now have a bonus +1 to your attack and damage, but you're also in crane style, which is messing up your ability to attack and things of that nature. But you still get the +1. What do you want to do?
That's true. I'm gonna attack that middle guy. He seems squishy.
Okay, is this a flurry?
Another flurry.
The first one wasn't a flurry because he moved, but this will be. Go get him.
I flurry.
Okay.
I flurry for 15.
That is a hit. How many attacks can you do on a flurry? 2?
2.
Okay, well, the
So
first
I should have
attack,
done that other attack too.
when you walk, you can't flurry. So you can only attack
Oh.
once, which is what you did, but that was pretty good. This will also hit. Roll me the damage for the first hit first, because I suspect he's going to drop.
Oh, okay. Nice. It was a full 6, so we got 10.
10 points of damage. What did you attack with? A fist, a leg? What did you do this time?
Fist. These were flurry fists. Just going pop, 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 pop.
Another fist. You realize that you dented his head pretty good with the last punch, so you rear back and you punch again in the same spot, breaking all the way through, and your hand sinks into like just a bloody, fleshy goop inside of him. And as you slide your hand back out, he's gonna fall down dead with a plop. And you realize that still leaves you with another attack. What do you want to do?
I will punch his friend.
The one on the left is stunned, and the one on the right is not stunned. Which
So
one do you want
not
to go
stunned friend.
for? Okay.
Okay. This one, he attacked me, right?
They all attacked you.
I get a karmic bonus against him for attacking me. So, with that said, I rolled a 17.
That is a super hit. Don't forget the +1 attack and damage from the singing.
Oh, right. 18.
That hits even more.
Yay. And here comes the damage. 7 damage.
Ooh, okay. 7 damage.
With the singing.
You managed to catch this one, not with a fist, but with an elbow. It does not do the same massive amount of damage as the first hit, as you only kind of just into the top of his head, and he's gonna growl, but not be seriously hurt. And in
As a
return,
swift action, I
yes,
exit
go ahead.
out of crane style. And
Okay.
I'm in regular kick-ass mode.
In regular kick-ass mode, then he is going to bite at you. Take this. What? This die is getting retired. Does an 11 hit you in regular kick-ass mode?
No, a negative.
Okay, this die is going to jail.
No, I like him. He's my friend.
And the other one is like just well, you can't see me, but I'm doing like the stunned Mortal Kombat spin around thing because he's stunned and can't move. But that will end his turn and end the stun. He is back next
no.
time. Theo, back to you.
Okay.
So, Ophio, you do stuff though, right?
One, two, three, 4, 5.
It's okay. I was the bard last session I did, and I did fuck off. So I'm with you.
Which one of these fleshy things is looking worse for wear?
The right one is hurt more. The left one was stunned, but is not anymore.
Correct. And the middle one is definitely hurt the worst as he is dead.
I'm gonna go over here. I will blast this one with my shards. Oh,
Okay. You can definitely aim the blast such that you hit only him if that's what you want to do.
yep, that's what I'm gonna do.
All right. We're not saved for the swarm. We're using it here. Let's go.
I've got 2 a day.
I need a reflex save, I can only assume.
Mm-hmm. We bring up quarter shards.
And I will bring up my reflex save, which is a 14.
Okay.
Ooh,
Okay, so here we go.
is that subject to spell resistance while we're on the topic?
It is.
Ooh,
No,
even
it's
better.
not.
It
It
is
is not.
Okay.
No. Okay, so reflex save. Damage level is 2d8 points of piercing damage. So the DC is what my caster level plus 10 plus the level of the spell, right?
No, it is your charisma mod plus the spell level plus 10.
Yes.
Oh, my charisma mod plus my spell level plus 10, so it's 15.
Nice.
Okay, well, he had a 14. That's a fail.
Okay. Then 2d8 points of damage. So
Also, your camera fell over or something.
better.
Yes, you can see your lovely face again, although now we see more ceiling than face. Gotta tilt that some B down. Yeah, there you go. There
Better.
he is. There's that guy. What do we
Okay.
got?
All right, so we have. In a second. 4 and so 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. It create. What does the spell look like when you cast it?
Basically, when I sing this, when I when I go sing that chord, it's like little shards of glass kind of form right in front of my mouth and shoot forward.
You know, you hit that note, that discordant note, and the glass shards form, flipping out at the guy, slicing up this monster and dropping it where it stands, as it too will go down.
I will end my song right now, but it will linger for the next 2 rounds.
Okay. I'm not talking today. You just watched him cut this one down right next to you, and you still get the +1 to attack and damage, and it's your turn now. What do you want to do?
Hello.
Edo,
Oh, me? Sorry.
you're the one who's not talking today.
Oh, I am not talking to you.
That is your name officially.
I think I'll kill this dude.
That's a good idea.
Or I hope I kill this dude, let's say. I'm gonna do a blurry.
A blurry of flows. Get him.
The first attack does 14.
That hits him exactly.
Oh, good. And then I do the singing's still happening, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you're still under the effect.
3, 7, 8 damage. And I'm gonna
Cool, cool,
blurry
cool.
flow him again.
Got it, got it.
And I do 16
Also hits.
for Womp. 6 damage.
6 damage. This is gonna drop him. What does it look like?
I give him a nice 1, 2, 3, and then punch right into the face, and it's enough to push him back, spewing up a mist of blood forward as he crumples.
You catch him with that fist, like "Ah!" Sending the fist, the spray of blood backwards to whatever this thing's face might be, and it too will drop, and everything will grow temporarily quiet for a moment as the singing stopped a second ago, and the monsters have stopped moving. It only stays quiet for half a second, though, as from the people, the few people left in the street behind you, will start going, yeah. As
My
they
hand
will.
trembling a little
my
bit, I put my kukri back on my belt. I'm like, ah.
my character confusedly pulls out a small sign that says thanks and looks around at the people who are cheering.
His name is Wily Coyote.
Essentially.
Wiley? I like that nickname. Wiley? I'm down.
You all feel a rather great sense of elation, I guess, at having taken down 3 of these things without them even touching you. And last time, that was a serious struggle for y'all.
Yeah.
um, the party gains 400 points of experience.
Whoa.
Cool.
Free experience. I love it.
From your dreams, Axion, you feel a little bit stronger.
I feel like I have experienced something in my nap.
Do you talk to anyone on the street, or do you just keep heading on? I guess talking, that's an interesting choice of words with some of you. What do you want to do?
Well, first I'll say, oh, I'm not talking today. You're quite proficient with those fists of yours.
He smiles and does a slow bow while continuing to hold up the thanks sign.
You're very welcome, my taciturn friend.
He puts the thanks sign away.
The people
I'll
on
wait
the
to the audience and I'll say, well, glad we could have provided the service for you all. If you want to see more of me, I perform every weekend at whatever the name. What's the name of the tavern again?
Creekside Tavern.
At the Creekside Tavern. I'm looking forward to seeing you there. Have a great day.
Monk also smiles and does a quick lap around the people who are closest while holding up a sign that says, "Food, please."
Oh, they will all look at each other like they don't have food, but they will like reach into like their coin purses and like pull out like coppers and silvers, if
Yeah.
and like heap them upon you. There's only
He
about
throws up a very large smile as he collects the money.
there's only about 2 people there, but you're still able to make about 8 silver.
Of the money that was collected by the monk, he hands them over to his bard friend.
Why?
He smiles and doesn't say anything.
I'll pocket it. I'm like, all right. Thank you.
Free money, I guess. Yeah.
Thank you.
As they're like getting out their money, I guess they would talk to you. I'm not talking today, and one of them would go, "Are you with the people from yesterday? This happened yesterday, and some people came and saved us then too.
He looks confused, not knowing if these people may have done this without him, and holds up a ruffled piece of paper that says, "Reply hazy. Try again."
um, I mean, are you with the people? He starts doing gestures that 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 saved us yesterday. Huh?
He he looks unblinkingly and shrugs.
Okay. What about you, sir?
Yes, I was with those people.
Oh, are you the new neighborhood watch or something?
No, we're just people that tend to be in the right place at the right time or wrong place at the wrong time, no matter depending on how you look at it.
Oh, well, thank you. This
You're
won't go unnoticed.
you're very welcome, and as I said, you want to see me perform, do my real job, it's every weekend at the Creekside Inn.
The monk
We
stands
will.
behind Ophio as he says this and holds up the "food please" sign.
um, they already paid you. They're not gonna pay you again.
Yeah, they're not gonna pay again.
but but they will still express great gratitude. And the two of them start to kind of huddle off. They seem to be excitedly talking to each other, probably about what they just experienced between the overwhelming feeling of sadness, and then monsters popped out, and then two people came over and destroyed them utterly.
Yeah.
um, do you continue on your way to the chapel?
Yeah. Yes.
Get the exact name and verbiage. Yeah, it is the ladies' chapel. Um, you might not know much about this place yet. I'm not talking, but there is a rather nice church to the goddess Pharasma, which you would at least know is the goddess of life and death here in town. And you see as you are arriving that that is where Ophio is headed. From the outside, there is a gate, but it's not locked. It's just open that you can simply open and walk through to get onto the chapel grounds. Beyond the chapel, uh, past it, inside the gate, is the town cemetery. But there's also like a church itself.
Okay.
I set up. I don't say that, but I am thinking it.
Nice. Um, Axion, I'm going to say that by this point you've awakened, and give me a
yeah.
perception check to see if
Yeah.
you notice your friends coming in there.
Well, I got a 24. Yes,
All you have to
24.
say was 20. Oh yeah, wherever else you might have been eating breakfast, what have you, you would catch sight of Ophio and the other one coming in through the gate as they do so. So you know they've arrived.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
I will. I'm gonna say that I was actually just like eating breakfast and noticing them. I'm going to stand up, shoulder my bag, grab a piece of sausage and a piece of toast, stuff it into my mouth, and walk out the door going, "Hey guys, hey!"
The sausage is exceptionally tasty, as it's one of the links that you would have brought to Udrani yesterday.
Yeah.
And she would have been happy to make that breakfast for you. And Udrani meals are always chef's kiss.
Very much so. I'll as I'm like coming out the door, yelling at them, like food still in mouth. I'll be like, "Thanks for the meal. I'll see you later."
How couth. How couth.
Look, I mean, you just gotta kind of live life, man. You've had her food, like you know exactly how good it
Yes,
is.
I have. I'm not saying that your enthusiasm is misplaced. I'm just I mean, you're a fox. It's okay. So,
You leave him speechless.
Most times.
As I guess the three of you make your way inside the church, not revealing too much of what happened just a few moments ago on the street.
oh no,
Um,
I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell him.
okay, I'll
So-
allow you to do so in your own time, or now.
Now, as we're going in, I said, so we got waylaid by something very interesting on the way here.
Oh.
Flesh dregs. Yeah. After the ghost appeared again. Made us all feel very sad and very cold. And then, as the fog was lifting, flesh dregs attacked.
Is that like
This,
the murder dittos that we fought yesterday?
yeah, the chomping bags of toothy flesh. Those
Oh,
things.
yeah.
That's
Those
a good
things.
description.
Yeah. And this this silent guardian here, he he's pretty good with his fists.
Good. That
By
means he
pretty
can
good, I
stay
mean
in.
amazingly good.
All
He
right.
killed two of them by punching him and hitting them and headbutting them.
That sounds amazing. Maybe he can do that and, keep things away from getting to me. That'd be amazing too.
Or me.
Uh,
Or me.
that
I'm not
being
any better in
said,
a melee than you are.
right? That being said, that's kind of a trend now. Like twice now, we've had a cold spell and something going on, and the flesh dregs you called them have appeared.
Mhm.
I'm wondering if
Yeah,
that's the monsters um, that our young lad
Kanye saw?
Yeah, that Kanye saw. That's kind of what I'm
Possibly.
thinking.
It's a good guess.
I
Probably
just
true.
I just want to I just don't know how a ghost is summoning these creatures. Like that's really weird.
Why would I know?
I
Why
don't,
would I
I
know?
don't know.
I don't know
I'm
either.
just talking aloud. Jeez.
I don't know either. But I'm sure if we live long enough, we'll find out because that's the pattern.
What do you mean if? I intend to live very long. What are you talking about?
Well, I'll say this in hushed tones. Well, if you intend to live a very long time, maybe you should be on so many wanted posters.
That's a misunderstanding.
I'm sure it is.
It very much is. I'm being blamed for something that I didn't do, and when I tried, I couldn't reason with them, so I left, and then things just kept getting worse. I just ran out of luck or something, and everywhere I went, things kept happening until I got here, and now things are happening here.
So,
The monk looks
are
solemn,
you?
and he's gonna put a hand around your shoulder. He's gonna give you a piece of paper. The piece of paper says, "Me too."
So, are you? Are you admitting to be some kind of hapless harbinger of misfortune?
Apparently, here recently, yes.
Oh. Well, I'm so glad this is all come into my life. I gotta tell you.
I'm gonna.
Anyway,
Yeah. I don't know what to tell you, bud.
anyway, I know what to say. On our first fight, I almost died, waking up in a pool of my own blood.
but
That's
but you didn't die.
thanks to the druid. Thanks to the druid. Yeah, I didn't.
Okay. So, yeah. We're staying above ground technically, even though we were below ground at the time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I can say that this fight, because of Mr. Silent, went a lot smoother than the one where you got bit in the face and I almost died. A lot smoother.
All right. Well, I like that as as a baseline. So far
Speaking of
he's
which, how are you feeling? By the way, are you over your disease?
no, I don't feel 100% still. Um, I'm still a little palish if you can't tell, but I feel better. I feel like maybe if I had a little bit more rest, I'd be brand new, bright-eyed and
Gotcha.
bushy-tailed, as they say.
Well, I've got to talk to someone here about an issue, and I'd like to do it in private if possible. So if you guys would just like to mill around, that's fine. But I got to find someone to talk to. This one is kind of private.
Okay. I mean, you want me to just like take a seat?
Yeah,
There are pews.
Sure.
cool.
I will. I will sit down and kick my feet up.
As you look over, not talking has found a stray cat that has wandered into the chapel and is playing with it.
One.
Apparently, he has found two stray cats. Ah, ah, ah.
You realize that you have a friend who would love this, but she has disappeared for the moment. Who knows where she ran off to?
Right.
Where could she be?
Where could she be? For the rest of you, the inside of the ladies' chapel is cool and dim and lit by flickering candles and shafts of light that come through the stained glass windows. The windows depict scenes relating to Pharasma, the goddess of life and death, such as a mother in labor, a shipwreck, a burial, and the soul's journey to the boneyard. A single altar stands at the far end of the chapel with a bowl of salt water upon it that's used for baptisms and funerary rites. Right now, praying at the far pew, but actually in the pew, would be Father Dessel, who noticed you all come in, but has patiently and respectfully decided to wait for you to approach him rather than approach you.
Out of
Be right
curiosity,
back.
on any of these uh, stained glass windows, these depictions, do any of them contain my dagger?
None of them contain the dagger in the
Okay.
depictions.
Okay. Cool. I will approach Father Dessel.
Uh, as you approach, you will do the sign of Pharasma, whatever that may be, because it's a
Okay.
swirl, and he will turn to you and he'll go, "Hello again, my son."
Hello. Father, there's something I need to talk to you about. Away from prying ears.
I have already heard rumors that your group has been busy. Have you come to inquire about the mysteries of life and death from our goddess?
Well, I'm coming to talk to you about a dream I had about
Ooh,
Pharasma,
a dream, you say?
which is interesting because I don't worship. I'm not one of the fold. I'm a I'm a proud Desnite, but Pharasma came. Well, it seems like Pharasma came to me in a dream, and I'd like to talk to you about that.
Well, Desna is a fine goddess, but you know, not the best, obviously. But please sit. He'll
Hmm.
point to the pew next to him. Tell me of your um dream.
Okay, so what seems to have precipitated this is I almost got myself killed very recently. Um, fighting a dire rat. Yeah, it was a dire rat. But it wasn't the dire rat. It was the Dwerger who stabbed me in the chest. I almost died. The druid that was with us, saved my life. That night, I had a dream of Pharasma. She smiled at me in the dream and handed me a dagger in the dream. And when I woke up, I found myself lying as one might lie in an open casket with my hands folded over. I'll look around and produce from my cloak this dagger.
I see. Um, may I?
Mm, sure.
take the dagger from you and start to look it over. You say you almost died. Can you tell me more about that? This is starting
I
to sound vaguely familiar.
I got stabbed in chest, went down. Life kind of my life kind of swam before my eyes. The druid healed me, and I woke up in a puddle of my own blood. Yeah, good times.
This is going to be sort of a weird question, perhaps, but did you have a sense that your life was spared in some way, or was it just a normal stabbing, if you will?
Whoa, 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 whoa! Normal stabbing, no such thing. Did I say my life was spared? Yes, yes. I feel like I lucked out that there was a druid right there waiting to heal me.
Oh, well,
I felt particularly unlucky that I got conscripted into this, but I did feel like I guess serendipitous divinity was looking, the providence of serendipity was looking out for me.
well, young Ophio, many warriors, uh, perhaps a little braver than you, perhaps
A
a little
little.
more skilled, they go out and they fight, and when they get stabbed, they die. They pass on. They go to the boneyard. They don't get to come back, and they certainly don't have this feeling that you're describing. But you did.
Yes, I did.
I I have I have heard of such things before, and I don't know for certain. Of course, there's no way to check, but there have been stories in the past of other warriors who nearly died and were blessed. They were saved by our goddess. He'll motion to the whole church, and chosen for some sort of higher purpose.
In other words, what you're saying is Pharasma might have said, "Hey, you guy that worships Desna, I got a job for you."
I mean, I wouldn't put it so crassly. This is an honor, to be sure, but
Oh no, 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 no!
yes.
If I've been chosen by Pharasma, I'm very honored. I'm extremely honored to be chosen by Pharasma to do something while I'm alive.
Well, I mean, as I said, it's only a possibility. But he's going to look at the dagger again. This the swirl upon this blade. It is it is the symbol of Pharasma. And so it seems to be, especially if you got this in a dream, it seems to be a likely, mm, a likely possibility, I would say. I would be on the lookout for more signs, and uh, if there is something important you must do, I'm sure you're going to do this anyway, but can I suggest you avoid any further stabbings or death experiences?
Oh, trust me, that is at the top of my list.
He's gonna hand the dagger back to you. Give me a
Thank
perception
you.
check.
Okay,
Give me a perception check.
I will.
All of us.
No, just him.
8.
Okay, you don't notice
I
Womp
see
womp.
shit.
anything.
You're like the guys at the pick and spaceballs. We ain't found shit.
Yeah, he hands the dagger back to you. It's just a dagger, totally normal dagger, and it's back in your possession.
That's the name of this thing now. Totally normal dagger. Like totally normal dagger.
Seems legit.
Do you ask him anything else, or is there anything else you want to say to him?
Said thank you. I'll keep you informed if I have any more pharasmal experiences.
He will put a hand on your shoulder as you go to get up and sort of gently guide you back down into the chair, and he'll say, "You know, since you've been chosen by our goddess Pharasma,
I'll roll my eyes and go,
I would never seek to sway another. You know, we must all find our own path, but you might consider switching over to worshiping Pharasma, or at least including her in your prayers every day, if you are going to be some sort of harbinger for her.
I'll give it some fair thought.
Okay, I'm sure, I'm sure you will, and I'm
I mean, I'll
sure
be
you'll.
honest, it's not like I'm the most devout goer of Desna in the world. It's just that one or Kaling, whatever his name is the one that's usually worshipped by bards. But I'll give it a I'll think about it.
You should. I am certain you will come to the right conclusion.
Certainly, I'll come to a conclusion. Thank you.
You are welcome, Orfeo. And please come back anytime. You are more than welcome here if you are a harbinger of Pharasma.
I'll roll my eyes again. Oh, God. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go see Odrani now. Something.
Well, your two friends, including your new strong best friend, are waiting for you right back there in the back of the church.
Okay. So I gotta. All right. I found out. I'll go to Axion and them. Okay, I found out pretty much what I had kind of surmised already.
All right.
He
You
looks
know,
contented in your finding this out and hands you a piece of paper which says, "Nice catch, you."
thanks. You know, a week ago my life was a lot more simple. Kind of liked it that way. Hadn't been stabbed yet. Hadn't cried because of a ghost. Hadn't almost frozen to death because of a ghost. Oh well, can't go
The,
back.
the monk frowns as you tell your story and hands you a clean slip of paper that says, "Want to hear a joke?"
Sure, I'm always up for a good joke.
The monk smiles and hands you another piece of paper and it says, "Me too."
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah. A week ago.
You know
Oh,
what?
goodness.
On that note, we are going to end episode 5 of Return of the Runelords as we wait to see what adventure the party will choose to tackle first. Next week, there's a few different options and possibilities, not to mention a few other surprises waiting along the way. But find out next time
Excited.
on Return of the Runelords.
Yay!
Yay!
Hey.
Don't forget to
Woo.
like, subscribe, do all the things. Thank you for joining us. And of course, we love you.
Yep. Good night.
Laters.
Big love.